Hi everyone, and welcome back to Gridiron and Grace. Today I'm going to be putting up my tree in the living room and then also sharing with you Rowdy's tree in his room and the few decorations that we did in there. So we're going to go ahead and get started, and I'm going to take you along. And I absolutely love my Christmas tree in my living room. It's one of my favorite places that I decorate every year for Christmas. So I hope that you enjoy coming along with me today and decorating a few Christmas trees. So my Christmas tree is a Balsam Hill Christmas tree that I actually got from Dirt Cheap 3 years ago. And I'm not really sure like what happened for them to be able to have Balsam Hill Christmas trees there, but that's where it came from, and I paid $50 for this. And if you have ever like priced these retail, they can be over $1,000. But I absolutely love my Christmas tree. It will forever be one of my favorite Dirt Cheap finds. But I'm just going to get it a little bit fluffed, and then I'm sharing right here, this is going to be the streamers that go on the top of my tree. If you watched my video where I shared my gingerbread tree, I showed the same thing. My sister-in-law made this bow for me as well several years ago, probably 5 or 6 years ago. And I'm just going to do the same thing with the top of this as I did my gingerbread tree. The little slits in the middle of that ribbon go over the very top branch. And then on either side of it, you tie like the actual bow part. So I'm going to fluff this up, and what she did here is she just took some burlap and some ribbon and put them together to make the bow. So I'm going to get that fluffed, and you're going to tie one bow on the back of the tree and one bow on the front.
I lived the dream I knew. Well, I'm all for Christmas. It's a magical time full of kisses. Take a walk outside and tickle the snowman's nose. Moving nimbly, did you hear something from the chimney? I will keep you warm as soon as you remove that snow. Oh, whatever we do, we will be alright. These holiday wonders will open your mind. May all your wishes tonight come true.
So now I'm just going to go in with my picks, and I kind of put them right underneath my bow, so it kind of gives that like starburst effect going down my tree. And I have a couple of different picks. These first ones that I'm showing you, I got as wedding presents. I had a Christmas shower for one of my wedding showers. My husband and I got married at the beginning of December, and so a lady gave me these picks, and I absolutely love them. I use them every year, so I'm just getting those fluffed out. But you'll see that I have 2 of some of these picks, and then I also have 4 of another. So I just kind of spread them out underneath my bow, and it makes the topper of my tree so beautiful.
Should old acquaintance be forgot, and days of old lang syne, for old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll talk a cup of kindness yet, for days of old lang syne. And here's a hand, my trusty friend, and here's a hand of thine. We'll talk a cup of kindness yet, for old lang syne, for old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne.
My tree decorations are very rustic farmhouse with a little bit of glam, kind of how I decorate all the time in my home. But like I said, I've had these picks for several years. They came from a local store in my area, as well as the ribbon for my topper that my sister-in-law made. But I'm just giving you a close-up right here. Like I said, all these came from a local store except that one flower in the middle that has like the buffalo plaid. I did pick that up from Hobby Lobby several years ago. But I absolutely absolutely love my tree topper. It's always so fun to put together. But now I am going to go in with some burlap. I wrap a few strands of burlap around my tree just to get, bring in some of that rustic feel. So I'm going to get that done now.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot?
I'm showing you right here 3 different patterns of ribbons. I also put strands of ribbon all through my tree. I just kind of tuck them. I have them cut at different lengths, but I just kind of tuck them all over my tree, spreading them out. And this is something I started doing a few years ago, and I just love it so much. It just really makes your tree look so much fuller.
I am on my way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart.
So in most of my Christmas decorating videos, I've tried to wear like a cute Christmas colored sweater or cute Christmas t-shirt. And I do have on a Christmas t-shirt in this one, but when I got home from work, it had just been a week. And so I just wanted to put on something comfortable and decorate my Christmas tree, and it just brought me happiness. So I am just in some sweatpants and a cute Christmas t-shirt, and we're getting it done.
Christmas times. Oh, and the sunset, it is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, yeah, that's what we do.
I don't really have a rhyme or reason as to why I place the ribbons where I do. Like I said, I just kind of go all over my tree and tuck them in different places all through the tree. But I just really like how it turned out, and I just think that it just adds to the tree and, like I said, makes it fuller. But now we're going to go in with the ornaments, and I am going to share a few special ornaments with you. But I do put a lot of red truck ornaments on my tree since I have some bigger ones, so that's what I'm going to start with.
Christmas in my heart. Here we go. All right. Now this Christmas, we're gonna dance. We're gonna dance. Come on. We're gonna dance. Have a good time.
I also have several ornaments that have the red and black buffalo checkered plaid pattern on there, and so I put those on the tree as well. I usually try to get most of my red trucks and my buffalo check plaid ornaments on there first, because that's what I have the majority of, so I can kind of spread them out, and then I'll go in with some of our more special and sentimental ornaments.
But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family.
This is an ornament that I got for Kenny one year. I put it in his stocking. It was one of his best seasons as a football coach, so I wrote the record on there and the year. I picked this up from Target. Those other ornaments are just some like more themed ornaments that kind of go with how I decorate, and some of my favorite ones, so I wanted to show those to you too.
Christmas is right here. Well, I've got news for you. I know you.
This is an ornament that I picked up in Tennessee one year, and you know that is one of my favorite places in the world. This book, Cajun Night Before Christmas, a lady at our church gave it to us, and I actually have a recording of my grandfather reading this book. And this is an ornament that has mine and my husband's wedding date on it that I got him a few years ago. But going back to that book ornament, the Cajun Night Before Christmas, like I said, we have a recording of my grandfather reading that book. He is from the Cajun descent, and just had an accent, and that's just a special ornament to me that a lady, like I said, from church gave that to me, and it makes me think about my pawpaw every year when I put it on my tree.
Love is in the air, my heart is filled with peace. It comes back every year just to set my mind at ease. Oh, Christmas is
This is a picture of Rowdy from his first Christmas. Oh, that little face. So sweet. That I think my grandmother got him that ornament, and she gets us an ornament every year. Everyone in our family, she gets us an ornament of either something related to our career or a passion of ours or a trip we took that year, and it is so special. I have so many ornaments that she has given me all throughout my life, and then, when me and Kenny got married, she gives them to him now and Rowdy. So we have several of those on our tree, and I'll share some more of those in a little bit with you.
filled with peace. It comes back every year just to set my mind at ease. Oh.
This ornament actually has mine and my husband's wedding program. I shredded it and put it in this glass ball. So just a sweet little memory. And then these two pictures, ornaments right here. This picture is a house that belonged to my husband's grandparents, and his sister gave them this ornament a few years ago. And then this ornament has a piece of fabric from one of his grandfather's shirts. So those are just some very sentimental ornaments that we like to put on our tree every year, and just, remember all the loved ones that we have lost, and also just special memories that we have had in our lives with each other. This ornament came from the Paula Deen restaurant and store in Savannah, Georgia. Me and Kenny took a vacation there in 2019. It was somewhere I wanted to go forever, and it was so fun. I would love to go back one day and take Rowdy, but I really like to pick up Christmas ornaments from special places that we go. I just think it is a very sweet memory and keepsake, and I enjoy thinking back on our memories whenever I put these ornaments on my tree each year. My sister-in-law got us that new home 2022 ornament last year because it was the first Christmas in our new home. And then those little family of snowmen we got whenever I was expecting Rowdy in 2020.
It's a chance to start over new, 'cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything.
This ornament is from Dixie Stampede, and this was me and my husband when we were on our honeymoon. So I love to get this little ornament and look at it every year. I cannot believe that we will be married 8 years in December. And these few ornaments that have like our wedding date with our name, I got these at my Christmas shower that I had before we got married.
I've been longing to hold you close, forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh, la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da, making our Christmas.
These are a few of the ornaments that my mama has gifted us over the years. Just like I said, some of our favorite places, things to do with our jobs. So these are so special.
So you should come back home to me. And when we wake up in the morning, I'm gonna play those carols that you love. We'll be singing all the melodies until the sun comes up. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it is?
Rowdy was busy working hard adding ornaments to the bottom of the tree in one area, but I just let him go at it, and he had a good time, and then I just moved a few of them around later so they wouldn't fall off because they were like really low on the branches. But he had fun. He loves the truck ornaments, and so I have to watch him because he'll go by and like sneak one off the tree because he plays with it as an actual truck toy. Now I'm just going to take some of my picks and go in and fill in some of the areas that like have a little gap and a little space. So I'm just going to add a few picks and then we will be done with the tree.
Just you and nobody else. It's so good to see you again. To see you again. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hanging by the fire, chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. And I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories.
Kenny's aunt made us our tree skirt, and then we also have matching stockings that match that too. So this is the way my living room Christmas tree turned out. Now we are moving to Rowdy's room and we're going to get his tree and dresser decorated, but we have to put on our Christmas PJs before we can do that. Okay, so last year, whenever we took everything off of Rowdy's tree, I put it all in this bag just so it would be easier to get to. I put the lights, the ornaments, the picks, everything that goes on there in this bag. Kenny's going to get his tree for us now, and then we're going to fluff it, put the lights on it, and then I'm going to let him help me put the ornaments on it, and then I'm going to put it on top of the dresser. Then we'll put the picks in it and put the little tree skirt around it. And then I have a few other little decorations that are going to go on top of the dresser too. Okay. I got his little tree from Hobby Lobby several years ago, and it's the part of the My Little Christmas selection. And we've decorated it and put it in his room for the last couple of years, but it's just the perfect little size for all of his little ornaments. And once we get it fluffed, I'm just going to wrap some lights around it because it's not pre-lit. And then most of all of his ornaments are like football or baseball because that's the theme of his room, with a few special ornaments mixed in that I get him each year. I am going to wrap this ribbon garland around it. It's the only thing I put on there besides the lights and the ornaments, but I just love this. I think it's so cute and just ties all the colors of his ornaments together. Along with the baseballs and footballs, I also put on some just red balls and glittery balls on there. And then a few other little special ornaments, like this fire hat I shared. I get him something that has to do with what he likes that year or what he was for Halloween each year, and we put that on his tree.
Let's go outside, the snow is falling down and every child is having so much fun. The snowman is twice the size as me, with a smile as quirky as mine. We're holding hands to keep each other warm while we stand and watch a choir performing all the Christmas songs that we love.
Okay, now that we have it decorated with all the ornaments, I'm just going to put it on top of his dresser, and then I'm going to take these little berry sprays. That's what I use as his topper. Then we're going to get his little tree skirt added too.
Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents, as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. Ooh. I'm making plans for what we're gonna do. I feel so blessed that I can be with you.
So now we are just going to get these little jingle bells added to this sleigh. I decided to put one of the sleighs in his room beside his tree, and he had fun loading them up. And then we're also going to put the little gold reindeer beside it. But I gotta tell you a little funny story. After we got finished, he said, "Well, this won't work." And I said, "Well, what do you mean?" He said, "Well, we have a sleigh and a reindeer, but no Santa Claus." I thought that was really sweet. I wanted to share that story. But this is how this turned out. I'm going to show you when we get all finished, but he had fun putting the little jingle bells in the sleigh.
So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents, as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. Ooh. While we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire, 'cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. Love and so beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents, as long as I spend this day with you.
And this is how his little tree turned out once it was all finished, and the little sleigh and reindeer beside it. I think it's just so cute. Just give his dresser just a little bit of a festive touch. But I hope that you enjoyed watching me decorate my living room tree and also Rowdy's tree. And we're just going to end the night with some hot chocolate watching a Christmas movie. So I will see you all in the very next one. Bye, friends.